Alright, welcome everybody to the new Broadway Diesel Service and Repair EFRL Truck Series. We are live from Daytona Motor Speedway for the Battle at the Beach 75. These guys are going to be running 75 laps, first week of the new season, kicking off 2023. We ran the ARCA cars last night in the EFRL, only had 3 cautions at Daytona. It was an amazing race. If you missed it, go back and watch it on All-Star 15 TV. Pretty excited for the race we have tonight. A lot of new drivers. We'll see what everybody's bringing to the table tonight. So for tonight, check our temps and see what we're running at the track and see how hot it is. We are under the lights tonight at Daytona. Current temp right now is 79 degrees, 59% humidity, just a slight wind. This track is plenty wide. These guys are going to bring it every lap for 75 laps. Just a couple minutes left in practice before we get to qualifying. A lot of new rides out there tonight. I'm not sure if that's accurate, but Will Cloud not in a Cheez-It truck? That is different. Looks like his truck is all chrome with the 48 on the side. Being pushed currently by the 77 truck. Lorenzo. We got some new names we're going to have to learn tonight. Followed behind them in the 17 is Mr. Dean Qualley himself. How's everybody doing out there in TV land on this fine Tuesday evening? Everybody staying warm, enjoying their holidays as they had them? Fair point, John. I forgot. We ran Gen 6 cars last night. The ARCA series is done. Gen 6 is much better anyways. Why you gotta do me dirty like that, John? So last night we had probably a third of the field choose not to qualify. That hurt him at the start. I was one of those drivers that hurt. Lost the draft pretty easy, and it was hard to recover from that later on. Be interesting to see what these guys are going to do tonight here. If they're going to stay in the back and try to avoid trouble, or if they want to get up there and mix it up. Alright, we are jumping to qualifying. We can't see if we can jump on board with some of these fellas. Looks like we got Mr. Wayne Lowe coming out of the pits in that number 04 machine. We'll follow him around with our drone cam. Whoa, good look at the scoring tower. Nice and close up on that one. So if you're new to the All the Dirt channel, make sure you give us a like, follow, subscribe on whatever platform you're watching us on. That way you know when we go live. We are live every Tuesday night with the EFRL Truck Series. Monday night we are live, but it's more of an onboard camera with me racing in the Gen 6 cars. And then on Thursday nights we'll be going live with the dirt cars, pro late models. Get down and dirty on Thursdays. Last night we had a full field with the Gen 6 cars. It was a pretty amazing race. I enjoyed it even though I didn't have the best of luck and had a little problem on pit road, but it's still very happy. Far North Motorsports as a team didn't have the best of luck, but we'll recoup and we'll be back in the hunt. Coming around to complete his first lap. We'll see what he's setting down. Got Hughes at the top of the leaderboard in this 83 truck. 52.36. Low is a .28 behind that. Stoney Benfield jumps to the top of the leaderboard with a 52.35. John Bartlett in his number 11 truck, currently running in 8th. Teammate Austin Green running 10th. Thornton in the 35 truck, 14th. That's kind of a shock. Must have had a little bit of a problem on his out lap. We'll see him recover for his second lap. Jump on board with Mr. Dean Qualley. Looks like his first lap was a 53.04. See if he's able to better that on his second lap. Got him coming out of 4 right down on that line. Betters it by just about a half a second at 52.58. Currently sits him in 19th. We have 29 drivers, 30 drivers currently on the field. Alright, and we are getting ready to grid. Starting on the pole, we got Stoney Benfield. Outside of him, Dominic Hughes. Will Cloud's going to be starting in 3rd. Jeffrey Israel Jr. starting in 4th. Brad Stefan in 5th. Wayne Lowe in 6th. Justin Hughes in 7th. Zachary Thornton, the man of the hour himself, always a tough competitor, starting in 8th. Brian Lorenzo starting in 9th. Daniel, I'm going to have to get some classification on his last name before I attempt that one, starting in 10th. Tyler Aspinall starting in 11th. Frank Hughes starting in 12th. Starting in 13th, we got Mr. Larson Parker. Newcomer Michael Sparks starting in 14th. Dwayne Kernahan starting in 15th. Ashton Reiki starting in 16th. Austin Green 17th. Donnie Bartlett in 18th. Daniel Sparks 19th. Dean Qualley 20th. Trevor Olson in 21st. John Bartlett in 22nd. Brandon Dunsford 23rd. Last year's defending champion Josh Fox starting in 24th. And 25th, we got Mr. Nick Fuller. Michael Steele starting in 26th. Starting in 27th, Lee Krause. William George in 28th. And starting at the tail of the field, Rob Hottenbach. Now these last drivers after 23rd did not take time. So that'll be pretty interesting to see how they're going to play out. It could make their night pretty challenging working their way up through the field. So we do have 30 cars in the lobby, 29 cars on the grid. We're getting ready to bring this season to a start. Can't wait to see what we're going to see tonight. It's going to be an amazing night. One thing is the EFRL never disappoints. We've had some great, amazing races. We went flag to flag green in the past, so we're excited to see what this season is going to bring. Get a look at some of these new trucks. There's that all chrome truck by Will Cloud. Brad Stefan in that number 89 Articat truck. Got the Hughes boys. Brian in that number 77. Zachary Thornton in his number 35. That truck is always a good looking truck. These guys are getting close to getting to the green. Larson Parker in 18. Daniel in the 88. That's a good looking Cabela's truck he's got going on there. This truck you're going to find wherever it's on the track. And the number 15 of Austin Green. Old Smokies and Falcon Graphics on board with him tonight. Donnie Bartlett in the number 21 Bush Apple truck. Let's go back up front as these guys come out of turn 4. Get ready to go green flag racing. Pace car dips off. They're coming to the line. They're mashing that loud pedal down. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Two by two, 10 rows deep. Takes them a good lap to get these trucks fully wound up. See, everybody's holding their line, no jockeying for positions quite yet. These guys are flying around this track. Hitting speeds of 180, 190 miles an hour when they're in the draft. Looks like we got kind of a 3-car breakaway with Benfield, Cloud, and Stefan. Followed right behind them, we got Hughes and Hughes side by side for that 4th position. That outside line, you'll see that thing yo-yo back and forth all night long. It doesn't take much. If you get a good run on that outside, we'll see one of them guys shoot to the front, drop down to the bottom, and take over the lead. Four's getting a little squirrely there in the middle, trying to hold his line on the top side as Justin Hughes comes on by on the bottom. See the 6 giving a big push to the 83 of Hughes, pushing him towards the front. Bottom line's not giving up. Side by side as we come out of turn 4. Benfield continues to lead. Hughes might have it at the line. It's going to be close. Benfield hold on to the lead that time by. Drop back a little bit in the field and see how everybody's hanging out. Check out Mr. Dwayne Kernahan. Oh, Stoney Benfield off the track, dropping to the back. He's like, I'm gonna chill out just a little bit, fellas. I want to ride in the back. Tyler Aspinall switching numbers this year. He's in that number 92 machine. For Tyler Aspinall Racing. I'm not sure what's on the roof of his truck, but it doesn't look like his number. See if we can't get a close-up on that. It says 43. I'm not sure why. We'll have to maybe see if we can't get a word with Tyler later and find out the story behind that. Will Cloud in that chromed out Silverado has taken over the lead, followed closely by Brad Stefane in that bright green Articat truck. Four-cloak media on the number 77 machine right behind him. These guys continue to be side by side, nose to tail, as they come out of the tri-oval and head down towards turn 1. I don't know if that camera's going to last all race. Jump on board with the 30 or the 92 truck of Tyler Aspinall. Ride around with him for a lap and see what it's like looking out the windows of these things. As you can see, when you get sucked up behind the trucks in front of you, you can't see a whole lot of what's going on. You got to kind of rely on your intuition, and hopefully the guys are communicating good in their team chat so they know what's going on up in front of them. So if a caution does come out, or if they see somebody out of shape, they're relaying that information in a timely manner. Everybody on YouTube and Twitch and Facebook, thanks for tuning in tonight. Like what you see, give a like, give a follow, give a subscribe. You'll get notified when we go live every week. We run 4 nights a week on this channel. Right now, currently only one of them is a broadcast. The other ones are live from my in-car camera. So if you want to watch me race and crash, that's always a good time, right? You can listen to Aspinall's motor. You can hear him lifting considerably during the corners. When you're tucked in behind a guy, you got to be careful not to get too much of a run, especially when you're 3-4 cars deep in a draft like this. Oh, big run for Tyler on that 88 truck, which is his teammate, so he's going to take extra care not to get into the back of him. Who's everybody cheering for tonight? You can do a look on your favorite drivers and see where they're running right now. Austin Green in that number 15 truck is up 3 positions from the start of the race. He's currently running in 14th. Who do we have in the 43 truck? Daniel Sparks, newcomer to the EFRL, running in that classic Richard Petty STP colors. That's a beautiful looking truck. You can't go wrong when you're running the colors of Richard Petty. Number 26, also another newcomer, Ashton Reiki. Hope I'm saying that right. Ashton, if I'm not, make sure you give me a shout in Discord and I'll do my best to get it right, bud. 42 truck, Michael Sparks. Have to find out what kind of... Oh, we got one spinning. No caution. That was the 35 truck. of Zachary Thornton. Single car spin. Might have to go back and see if we can't figure out what happened to Mr. Thornton. Stony Benfield looks like he might be in the pits as well. He's at the end of the lead lap, but Zach here. He's that white and green truck running the fourth truck on the outside line. A little bit of a blink there by the 35 truck. When they disappear like that, they're warping. Ooh, yeah, that's going to be warping that caused that one. And the way you can tell, because even though the 92 truck hit him, it didn't do anything to him. A lot of damage to that 35 truck. That's going to ruin his night. Teammate Will Cloud still running up in second position, following Hughes, Dominic Hughes, in that 83 truck. See, that outside line has lost some momentum. Guys jockeying in and out of it. Continuing to fall back. We are 13 laps into this race. From what I was able to ascertain from some of the teams earlier, they're looking at about a 20 lap fuel window. So it'll be interesting to see who comes in with who, see if they hit their pit stops. Always a challenge. It's fun to watch these guys. Alright, Bobby G just told me that the 43 is a tribute to Ken Block. That's on the top of Tyler Aspinall's truck. Thank you very much, Bobby, for the info. Not sure if anybody heard, but we did lose Ken Block in a snowmobile accident. I do believe it was either yesterday or Sunday. A big loss. He's only 55 years old. He will definitely be missed in the sport of automotives. Outside line trying to recoup. We got the 88, the 18 working together. They are out there. They got a big gap back to Kernahan. They're doing pretty well going through the corners. If they can get down close enough to that inside line and get some side draft, like you see the 18 doing there, they'll work their way back to the front. It's just not easy to do when you've only got two trucks. '18's making a run for it, coming out of turn 2. Noses ahead of the 83 as they're going down the backstretch. See if he's able to hold on to it and get that bonus point for leading a lap. Inside line making a charge back up in front of him. Looks like he's working on trying to get that damage fixed. Stony Benfield is still on that lead lap. He's hoping for a caution. He's going to go a lap down here pretty quick. He's out there all by himself. Not sure why he lost that much lead, if he tried to pit early or what happened. Austin Green up to 6th. He is up 11 positions from the start of this race. It's that bright green truck on the inside line. It's hard to miss. Old Smoky Moonshine on the hood of that machine, sponsored by them and Falcon Graphics. If you're looking for a wrap, check out Falcon Graphics on Facebook. Reasonable prices, quick turnaround times. They are also the lead sponsor of our Monday Night Cup Series. Hughes laid down the hammer on that one, stretched his lead out over that outside line quite a bit. We are 3 laps away from green flag pit stop. There's the 70 truck of Stoney Benfield. He's going to need to move out of the way. These guys are coming hot. He's staying low. I'm sure he's communicating that with team chat. Let's move up, Austin. Looks like Austin lifted to pick him up. It's going to cost him some spots on the track. 18 gets a huge run coming out of the corner. He ain't got no drafting help though. '88 coming up trying to help him out. Our ticker says that Thornton is out of the race. Oh, we got guys coming to pit road. Hughes, Jeffrey Israel Jr., Wayne Lowe, '83 trucks away, 6 trucks away. Looks like they took right side tires only. Larson Parker has taken over the lead. I'm guessing we're going to see more trucks peeling off. Here they come. Oh, some contact made. 88 spinning. In the grass, keeps it off the track. That'll cost him on pit road, but look at all those trucks on pit road. What a cluster. Ooh, the 99 cuts off the 17, trying to get into his spot. Oh, boys, that got scary quick. Looks like Dwayne Kernahan is the only truck out on the track all by himself. That's not going to bode well for him when these guys cycle back around. Last year's points winner, Josh Fox, he has gained 19 positions up to 5th as they exit the pits. Josh is racing the number 90 this year. Got that Bass Pro Shop truck. Beautiful looking truck. Kernahan has come in the pits, along with the 27 truck. Not going to be alone in there anyways. Oh, sorry, the 88 truck, who's in 27th position. Thornton is back on the track, 3 laps down. Larson Parker making a charge on the outside all by himself. There's Kernahan giving up the lead. We got Parker and Lorenzo on the outside with the 6 truck of Jeffrey Israel Jr. Ooh, 88 truck in the middle. Caution is out on the track. See if we can nail down what happened here. It looked like Josh Fox ended up going off the track. Josh and the 83 truck get together just a little bit. Let's back that up and see it again. Maybe check it out from a different angle here and see exactly what happened. See the number 90 truck of Josh Fox down on the bottom. The 83 truck of Dominic Hughes getting a run on the high side. '83 truck makes a move down. You can see the backfire coming out of the 90 truck. He lifts, but Hughes was there and got into the back of him. Not quite sure who you'd call that one on. I definitely don't think Mr. Fox was at fault. Kind of think the 83 put him in a bad spot. Josh lifted. You saw the backfire coming out of the side of the pipes. Definitely not on him. Hopefully he doesn't sustain too much damage here. Little bump sliding through the grass. Looks like he's able to keep it out of the wall. Keeps it going straight. Great job by Mr. Fox. That could have been catastrophic for his night. So these trucks do run 60% fuel with 3 sets of tires. We have 3 green, white checkers if they need them. Hopefully we won't. When we are a third of the way through this race. First caution on lap 21. Might see some interesting pit strategy here. I could see some guys coming back in around lap 25 just to top off real quick before we go green. So then they can stay out longer and maybe only get one more pit stop in. It'll be interesting to see what they do. Hopefully that should give Stony Benfield the wave around, and it looks like it should. He's the only truck on my ticker a lap down at the moment. See what happens here. This EFRL broadcast is brought to you tonight by Dean Qualley, the owner of the league. I'd like to thank him for letting us broadcast this tonight. It's something I've been doing. Well, I started off broadcasting the Super Late Model Series we started on Tuesday nights, and now I've been broadcasting the trucks all of last season and now this season. Something I really enjoy. I'd like to thank Dean Qualley for that, and I'd also like to thank Brady Floyd. He's our unsung hero on Tuesday nights. He's the one that is our race control, so he'll be the one that hands out the EOLs, and it's kind of a thankless job. But somebody's got to do it to make our night go smooth. And I just saw something we need to check out. Mr. Lee Krause. Let's zoom in on his truck just a little bit on the back end. Mr. Lee Krause giving all the dirt a little bit of love on the back of his truck. Or it's a target. Because I'm sure there's a lot of people that love to run into that face. Lee Krause is a good guy, good competitor. He likes to race clean. But if he's upset, he'll let you know. But he generally has a reason to be. Mr. Travis Cloud, thanks for the like, sir. We got a good race going on here tonight. We've only had one caution, 24 laps into this event. Does look like the lights are off on the pace car. We are going green. We need to get live. Coming out of turn 4, heading to the stripe. '26 truck of Riki on the bottom side, leading us to green with Will Cloud right behind him. slicing and dicing up front. Sometimes on these restarts, cautions breed cautions. We got a couple trucks right down on, making it a little crazy right away. Looks like everybody's holding on to it. We got one down on the apron trying to keep it clean. Everybody comes out of turn 2 still alive. Field get a little stretched out. That back pack needs to get caught up to each other so they don't lose the draft in the front field. Got a little door action going on between the leaders up there. Everybody holds on to it. Larson Parker trying to get that outside line, getting down low to try to get some side draft. With a lot of new guys in here, you got to kind of learn how each other race. Larson kind of got a little sideways. Ooh, a hard bump from the 26 truck. Making it, almost made it at 3 wide going into the corner. Thought better of it. Right now is our biggest mover of the race in that number 14 truck. He is up 22 positions from the start of this race. Nick Fuller has won 1 race in the EFRL in the truck series, I do believe. He's got a beautiful truck. Those colors work really well. I love the design on the side of that thing. Trying to get that outside line moving. Yeah, Travis Cloud, he wrecked here yesterday. He knows what it's like. We got that 6 truck of Jeremy Israel running that bottom line. He's got Larson Parker right on his back bumper. Larson Parker is a series champion in the EFRL with the Super Late Model Series here. Came back to race with us again mid last season. Looking to drive a lot more. He's also joined our Thursday Night Dirt Series. We also have a Wednesday night Next Gen Series that'll be starting up tomorrow night. Look for that information to be posted on our social media networks. It'll be interesting to see how those cars handle. That's going to be sponsored by, I do believe it's Ford Cloak Media. I'm going to have to double check on that. I don't want to say it wrong. Outside line needs a little more help. They're running up there just 2 trucks nose to tail. Then they got a huge gap. Looks like the 83 truck of Hughes is going to be caught by the leaders here pretty quick. He's going to be going a lap down if he hasn't already. Yeah, 4 Cloak Media will be sponsoring our Wednesday night Next Gen Series that does still have some spots open. So if you're looking for a Next Gen Series, you got to get a hold of Mr. Brady Floyd to get invited into that. Nick Fuller continuing to try to battle on that outside line. Let's see, who's the 31 truck? I do believe that is Mr. Olson. Falling back a little bit, looks like he's lost the draft. Yep, Trevor Olson. He is a couple laps down along with Thornton. Benfield is still a lap down, did not get the wave around. Austin Green along with teammate John Bartlett on that high side, trying to get a little movement going up there. Let's check in on those guys. John's running that number 11 Polaris machine. Currently peaking at the top 10 with teammate Austin Green. Teammate Donnie Bartlett not too far behind him. Looks like that backpack has caught up to the leaders. Checking on Mr. Michael Steele. Something is not right with his truck. His paint did not load properly for me. Oh, got into the back of the 90 truck of Josh Fox just a little bit. Fox's truck still looking pretty clean. Oh, we have another caution. Stoney Benfield, Will George, and the 99 truck. Oh, 95 gives Benfield a hard shot. Oh, Dean Qualley. Let's check on Mr. Dean Qualley. I do believe he's going to get an award for this one tonight. Ooh, gets collected by the 88 truck. Does land back on his wheels. Dean had a great run last night, finishing inside the top 10. Tonight, not so much. That truck is heavily damaged. We'll see all the trucks come to pit road. Now, maybe not all of them, you never know. Some guys like to play the strategy game. Watch Larson Parker shoot down to his pit stall, see if he hits it right on. Ooh, stops. We'll probably see him take 4 tires. Right side of that truck is up. Oh, 2 tires down and away, filled it up with fuel. Gonna come off pit road in 3rd. Nope, 4th. Will Cloud beat him. Lee Krause, that number 12 machine, currently sitting in 7th, is up 20 positions so far tonight. Once again, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in tonight with us. This is the first race of the Broadway Diesel Repair and Service EFRL Truck Series on Tuesday nights. Kicking it off at Daytona Speedway. The guys do have some special things planned tonight for these guys, or not tonight, but this season. We have some EFRL Classic events planned. I'm not exactly sure what those entail, but we'll be finding out more details with those as they happen. Looks like Donnie Bartlett had a good pit stop. Tyler Aspinall gained a lot. He was position 22. He's going back down pit road. I wonder if he missed his pit stall. He came out in 10th. He gained a ton of positions. second caution, lap 35 at the Battle of the Beach 75 in Daytona Motor Speedway. First race of the season for these guys. We have a lot of new trucks in here tonight. We have a field of 29 cars tonight. My roster is set, I do believe, at 46 cars for this series. Some of those guys are part-time, so they're not going to count. But we do have a full field. Looks like every week, hopefully. Get some great racing in. We have 40 laps to go in this event. Who are you rooting for? Are you looking for Mr. Parker to win? Are you looking for Will Cloud to win? He was pretty dominant last season. Maybe somebody who hasn't won yet, Mr. Hughes. Frank Hughes in that 61 machine. Brad Stefan in that 89 Arctic Cat machine. That's a bad looking truck. We'd love to see that thing up in victory lane. Alright. Lights off on the pace car. Looks like these guys are going green. Pace car dips off. Some of these cars are stretched out a little bit. Outside line gets a good jump. Hopefully these guys have given a little space. We don't want any more cautions for a while. I'd like to see some more long green flag runs in. Maybe another round of green flag pit stops. So 40 laps in, these guys are going to have to pit one more time guaranteed. I'm guessing maybe twice. Whoa, Lee Krause way out of shape coming back on the track of the tri-oval right in front of Donnie Bartlett. Who is in the 99 truck? Let's see if we can't find him. He's running that special paint scheme for Ken Block. He is currently running with the leaders, but he is a lap down. He's the first car a lap down. Guys, we haven't talked about much tonight. We got Brandon Dunford. Oh, hold on to it, boys. Oh, we're gonna crash. Alright, there's a caution. I was like, what is going on? Looks like the 88 and the 26 are the ones starting it off. Maybe. We'll see what we can find out here. Nope, that happened up in front of them. I have to trace this one back, see what we can't find out. Let's find that 77 truck. It looks like a bad push from the 48, got on the back of the 18. Never a good thing when you see a crash that far up in the front of the field. Takes out a lot of good trucks. Let's check out one of the Bartlett boys, see if they got involved. See both John and Donnie Bartlett here riding along. Looks like Donnie's got a little bit of damage to the back end of his 21 truck. John makes it through unscathed. Back that up and check out the 21 truck. You seen Donnie going through the grass. We'll see if he actually got collected by somebody or if he was just on avoidance. Slowing down, slowing down. Oh, the 99 comes down and tags him right in the right front tire. Oh, she's got some damage. He's going to be in the pits for a little bit on that one. Doesn't look like much, but aero is very important at this track. Third caution, lap 40. Looks like that gave some damage to a lot of top contenders. We got two Hughes brothers up front. Well, I don't know if they're brothers, but we definitely got some Hughes up front. We got the 61 of Frank and the 03 of Justin, followed by Michael Steele. You can see Nick Fuller dipping down pit road. Let's see if we can't get John Bartlett up in the booth. John was our guest broadcaster a couple weeks ago. Hey John, this is Mick up in the booth. You got a copy? John, this is Mick up in the booth. You got a copy, bud?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, but it looks like you barely made it through that last caution. What were you seeing from your perspective?
Oh, it was tight, for sure. I was just trying to follow the 21. 21 got a little bit more damage than anybody. I'm just trying to finish here.
Have you managed to stay clean so far this race?
Yeah. That one caution, everyone checked up. And I thought that we raced to, well, not raced, but paced to the pace car, and a lot of people locked up their brakes. So something that we'll have to work over. But me and the pit team's working together, communicating. So we'll try to get a good finish for Far North.
All right, well, we'll let you get back to it, buddy. You have a good night. We'll catch you later.
Yeah, it's up break for Dean and the 21.
Oh, yeah, definitely. All right, pace car dips off as these guys go back to green. We'll let John get back to doing what he needs to do inside that truck. See him starting on the inside row right behind the number 19 of Dunford. Slow start on the outside lane. Michael Steele in that 5 car trying to get a run going. Right behind him he's got Stefan. They are falling back. Oh, we got some lap cars up here. Hopefully they dip down low and stay out of the way. Must have came out of the pits late trying to fix some damage. As they go around the 26. On the 42 of Sparks. Let's go loud. Looks like Michael Steele is giving up the lead on that outside line to the number 88 truck of Daniel. He's getting a good run on the outside. Followed right behind him with the Nick Fuller. These guys are getting a massive run going. I wonder if Mr. Steele had a little bit of damage to where he can't really be the lead of the pack, but he's working good as a pusher. We got the number 15 of Austin Green getting up there. Green is currently sitting in that 7th with John Bartlett in the number 11 right behind him. We have 30 laps to go. These guys are still going to have to pit one more time before the end of this race. Michael Steele is up 20 positions. Nick Fuller up 20 positions. Josh Fox up 18. William George up 16. A lot of big movers in the race so far. All chasing Mr. Jeffrey Israel Jr. in that number 6 machine. One thing these super speedways will teach you is anything can happen and anybody can win. Got the 43 truck getting down on the bottom. Looks like he's going to be heading to pit road. Now you see the back end of that number 15 truck's got a little bit of a damage where people have tried to push maybe a little too hard. And if you're watching tonight, if you've got a question, you got a comment, don't hesitate to chatter up. We'll give you a shout out over the air, answer any questions you might have about the drivers, about the trucks, about the EFRL League, currently running 4 nights a week. Monday night we're running the Falcon Graphics Gen 6 Cup cars. Tuesday nights we're running the Broadway Diesel Truck Series. On Wednesdays we're running the Four Cloak Media Next Gen cars, and on Thursdays we're running the Extreme Forces Dirt Car Series, currently running the Pro Late models. They're entering into their 3rd season. We'll jump back in the field a little bit, see what's going on with John Bartlett and Austin Green. They're running the high side line there. We've got Will Cloud down below with Brandon Dunford sucking up behind the 48 truck. Donnie Bartlett's in the pits trying to get some repair done on his 21 Bush Apple truck. Unfortunate for him tonight. He's been strong for the early part of this race until he got caught up in that crash, had nowhere to go. That 99 truck came down while it was spinning and tagged him right in the right front tire. We got Mr. Brian Lorenzo in the number 77 Four Cloak Media truck, our sponsor for the Wednesday night series. Right behind him we got the number 12 truck of Lee Krause. Lee Krause is one of our brothers from the north that runs with us. Defending series champion Mr. Josh Fox running that number 90 truck. Currently sitting in the 6th position, 18 positions up from where he started. Seen him get into a little bit of a bump earlier, but nothing too major. Looks like that truck is still pretty clean, pretty lean. Able to hang on and do some pushing. He's on that inside line right behind the 03 of Justin Hughes. Trucks are dancing around just a little bit out there. High line is trying to get moving. We've got 5 trucks on the high line right now. You can see the 88 truck will gain a little bit on the outside. In order to get a good run, he's going to have to get down lower to the guys on the inside and get a side draft going. Using the 61 right on that back bumper of the 6 truck, pushing him down the back straightaway as we head into turn 3. Got a lap truck. Looks like Mr. Stony Benfield. Oh no! No caution. The 5 truck got into the lap truck of Stony Benfield. Back that up and take a look at it. Stoney's up on the high side. Looks like he comes down just a little bit, gets into the 5 truck, is able to straighten it back out. Austin Green gets by him. John Bartlett gets by him clean. That is a scary moment for all those drivers on the high side. That could have been catastrophic. '88's getting a good run on the high side, going down the back straightaway. Followed right behind him on the high side, we got Mr. Nick Fuller. Steele might have a little bit of damage. Donnie Bartlett merging back onto the track. See these guys in the back jockeying for position, just trying to get a good run. 23 laps to go. When was the last time these guys pit? Fox pit on lap 39, so he's going to be good. These other guys are going to have to pit here pretty quick. They last pit on lap 33. So they're coming up on their 20 laps. Be pretty interesting to see when these guys start to peel off for green flag pit stops to see. I'd be willing to bet that most of them are just going to take fuel, no tires, get back out on the track as fast as they can. So that 42 truck staying high as the field passes him by. The 83s is Hughes is the first truck 1 lap down. He's the only truck 1 lap down. Jeffrey Israel Jr. still leading these field. He's been leading quite a bit of it. 21 laps to go. Oh, we got a crash with Justin Hughes. See what happened here. Justin's currently running third. Looks like the 88 is trying to fit into a place that doesn't exist. Turns Justin up into the wall, up in front of the high side. Austin Green gets collected. Bartlett, Steele, Kraus. The 89 of Stefan goes zooming across the infield. Not sure if he had too much damage. That's going to end a lot of nice. That 88 truck is done. See the 77 go flying across the grass of Brian Lorenzo. Everybody will come to pit road this time by. Top off on fuel, and they will be good for the distance. Watch the leaders come down, see if they hit their marks. Cloud nails his pit stop, coming in hot. Cloud is the first one away. Looks like he's going to come out with the lead. Fox comes out in second. Dunford in third. Israel loses 4 positions. This one definitely just got interesting. With Fox and Cloud taking over the front line, they're going to be hard to get around by pretty much anybody. Leventhal back is still in the pits. That's a lot of damaged trucks tonight here at Daytona Motor Speedway. And unfortunately, that's what happens at Daytona. One little bobble will take out a lot of good trucks. We see the 43 truck currently coming down pit road. These guys were lap trucks, so they had to wait a lap to pit. 21 of Donnie Bartlett pitting. Looks like we only have 9 trucks left on the lead lap currently. Looks like the 83 just got his lap back, so that will make it 10. Caution light is off on the pace car. We will be going green next time by. So if you were looking for a place to race, the EFRL, you can find us on Facebook. We have 4 nights of racing action. Currently the Monday night and Tuesday night series are full, but you can still come in and join our Discord, and if somebody falls out, we do have a waiting list to get in on those. Our Four Cloak Media Next Gen series on Wednesday nights still has a couple spots. The Thursday night Dirt series has just a couple spots left, and we're going to be full there. Pace car's dipping up. We're going green flag racing one more time. Will Cloud leading us to the line. Fox and Cloud get a good start. The 6 truck sucking up to the back of Fox to give him a push. Oh, Fox comes down. makes a spot in front of Dunford. That was tight. Tight. Dunford had to lift. Hughes had to lift. These guys are picking their dancing partners. 61's pushing the 6 truck on that high side. They got a good run going down the back straightaway. Six is going to take over the lead coming out of turn 4. Drops down in front of Cloud. He's got a strong truck and has for a good half of this race. 16 laps to go this time by. Israel, Hughes, Cloud, Dunford, and Fox rounding out the top 5. Followed by Fuller Aspinall, who we have not had a chance to talk about much tonight. Tyler Aspinall won the first ever EFRL Truck Series race. He is currently sitting in 7th position. Looks like he does have some damage to the front end of that truck. Might make it a bit tough to draft. Doesn't look like he can suck up to the back of the 14 truck. We'll see as they get a run coming out of turn 4. We got Frank Hughes on that high side in that 61 truck being pushed by the 19 at Dunford. Trying to take over that top spot. Not going to quite do it yet. Will Cloud currently sitting in the, 2nd position now on the bottom row. 15 laps to go. If I was a betting man, my money's on Fox in that number 90 truck. Kind of sitting in the back, waiting for these guys to battle it out. He knows when he needs to make his move. Fox is a multi-series winner. He's also been a multi-series champion. He's won both ARCA series we used to run on Monday nights, and he was last season's truck champion. Brad Stefan coming out of the pits, his number 89 truck. John Bartlett back up to 10th position, currently the first truck a lap down. Oh, John's back in the pits. Must have some damage he's trying to clear up on that machine. We got 8 cars in the top pack here. Any one of those guys could sneak out a win on the last lap. Actually, Benfield is 2 laps down in 10th. So we got 7 cars on the lead lap battling for the win. 04 truck going a lap down. Another lap down. Frank Hughes pushing on that high side. Trying to get by the 6 of Israel. And Mr. Will Cloud right on the tailgate of that 6 truck. You can throw a blanket over those top 4 trucks. They're pushing as hard as they can. Who are you guys picking to win? Got 12 laps to figure it out. That 6 truck has been strong all night. Are we going with newcomer Jeffrey Israel for the win? Or are we going with Mr. Consistency 48 truck of Will Cloud? Past series champion in the 90 truck, Josh Fox. One of last season's race winners. We got the 19 of Dunford. Any one of these guys can come home with the win. They got the skill, they got the drive to get her done. If you're Josh Fox, do you wait until last lap, slingshot around, try to make it 3 wide, coming out of turn 4 as you head to the tri-oval? Or do you wait and see what happens with the leaders? Oh, looks like he's sliding up high, looking to give the 19 and that high line a little push. Nope, back down to the bottom. Highline lost some space. Frank Hughes trying to catch back up as he navigates the lap cars. This track is wide, but you get 3 trucks side by side trying to make a corner. It gets sketchy. You don't hold it perfectly line. You can see these trucks moving around when you compare them to that black stripe where the tar meets together. 9 laps to go as we cross the stripe. That 6 truck has been strong, but don't count out Frank Hughes in that number 61 machine. He's giving it everything he's got, trying to get that high line working. And you got Fox just kind of sitting in the catbird seat, waiting patiently to make his move. The number 90 truck still looks pretty clean. You know, he's got the right kind of power underneath the hood to make his moves on the last couple laps. Aspinall's got some front end damage without help. I don't think he'll be able to get it done. He can push, but I don't think he'd be able to be the leader in a tandem draft. The 14 truck goes to the high line, give them some added help. The 90 truck has fallen back. That's going to hurt the bottom line. The 14 of Fuller and the 90 of Fox have switched positions. Fox has moved up high, 14 dropped back down low. We got a lap car going to be up high. Brad Stefane, they're going to catch him coming out of turn 2. We have 7 laps for these guys to battle this one out. Battle of the Beast 75 is winding down. Cloud very strong pushing on that bottom lane. Up high we got the 61 of Hughes, the 19 of Dunford, and the 90 of Fox. Hughes led that time by. 6 laps to go. Trucks are dancing around. When you do go to push, you got to make sure you're square on the guy in front of you. Otherwise, you'll turn him. Hughes has got the advantage going into 4. Got another lap car up high they're going to have to navigate around. Israel led him that time by him. 5 laps to go. Stick around after the conclusion for the interview with the podium finishers. Dunford and Hughes make a huge move, take over the lead, drop down to the bottom. Cloud moves to the high side behind the number 90 of Fox. Dunford goes back to the top. So now on the bottom we got Hughes. We got the 6 truck of Israel and the 14 of Fuller up top. We got the 19 of Dunford, the 90 of Fox, and the 48 of Cloud. Big shakeup. Trading dancing partners. Coming into turn 3. Dunford's going to lead him to the line that time by. You can see how close these guys get to each other in the corner. That 6 is right on the back bumper of Hughes in that 61 machine, giving him a big push down the back straightaway. They are going to catch up some more lap cars, probably exiting turn 4. 6 pulls out, makes his move to the high side. The 48 drops low. Oh, we got a crash. Big crash. Truck's up in the air, coming to the stripe. Caution comes out with 2 to go. We're going to have our green-white checkered. That got crazy quick. There might be some reviewing going on this one. Let's see what we can see. Here the 6 pulled up. 48 moved to the bottom. Gives a big push to the 61 truck. 19 comes up. He lifts. The 14 gets into the back of the 19. 19 hits the 6. 6 comes down, hits the 90 of Josh Fox. They get a little straight. The 19 and the 14 go hard up into the wall. Whoa! Dunford. Holy cow. What a crash by Dunford. He is going to land back on his wheels, but that was an insane crash. I think we should back that up and take a look at it from the in. Alright, we are on board with the 19 truck of Brandon Dunford. Let's watch this at full speed. Holy cow, if you're watching that in VR, you're having a bad day. Looks like Fox, Cloud, and Hughes stayed out on the track. Let's take a look at the pit strategy and see. Yep. And then we have the 77, the 12, and the 6, the 92 pit, the 14 pit, but they're going to have a lot of damage. Kraus, maybe not so much. He's had some from earlier, but he's still holding on. The The 77 had a little bit of damage earlier. We'll see if he's able to be a contender. 5 cautions tonight, and a lot of good trucks got damaged. Yeah, if you look at Kraus and the 4th place of Lorenzo, look at their pit times. They were in there quite a bit. You can tell they were repairing some damage. See if we can't get a good look at Lee's truck here and see what kind of damage we got going on. Yeah, the front end's got some damage. All the dirt on the back looks pretty good. But that damage on the front, he might be able to push, but he won't be able to lead the pack. Josh Fox's truck looks fairly clean. Might have a little bit of right side damage. Take a little closer look at his truck. Doesn't look too bad. You see the little scuff up on the front, a little bit of damage done to that passenger side front tire. He should still be able to be a contender. That 77 truck, he's pretty beat up. Might be able to push, but I don't think he'll be able to lead the pack. Will Cloud, truck shiny and clean like a Cylon. Yep, that was my nerd showing a little bit there. If you don't know what a Cylon is, you need to go find out. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We are winding down the laps, so we're going to do a first green-white checkered here. Get a better view for us when we go back to green flag racing. Pace car's dipping off. Hughes is going to lead us to the line. Oh, big shot from the 90. I don't know if the 61 spun his tires, but that was a huge shot from the 90. And he has fallen back. Will Cloud takes over the lead from Hughes. Lorenzo in 3rd, Kraus in 4th. 2 laps to go. If they make it to the white flag, the next flag will finish the race off one way or the other. Yeah, Fox is dropping back. We got Cloud and Hughes coming out of turn 4. They will get the white flag this time by. It's going to be a battle. '77 might be in the best spot if these two get to banging. We're looking for Hughes to make a move coming out of turn 4. Might be making it now. 48 truck of Cloud on the bottom, 61 of Hughes on the top as they enter turn 4. Hughes has a slight advantage. 48 truck gets a good run coming down into the turn. Oh, they touch. 61 goes up high. I was trying to duck down in. Wasn't quite clear yet. 48 truck's coming to the line. Hughes, nothing for him. Will Cloud's going to pick up right where he left off last season, winning the season opener. We got Hughes 2nd. We got Brian Lorenzo in 3rd. Lee Kraus in 4th. Josh Fox in 5th. Oh, wow. What a race. 5 caution flags tonight. We will let these guys park their trucks in the front straightaway for their picture, and we will get ready for some interviews. Tomorrow night, we will be kicking off the Next Gen series with Four Cloak Media, and we will have a new broadcaster for that. So make sure you come and check that out. Alright, these guys are going to get lined up on the front straightaway here. Oh, Frank Hughes overshoots it a little bit. Alright, these guys are getting lined up. I do believe Lorenzo is already dipped out. We'll see if we can't get some interviews with these guys. Wow, though. That was a crazy race. Crazy finish. We'll give these guys just a second, and we're going to see if we can't get some interviews with these gentlemen. All right. You know what? We got Mr. Lee Krause in the waiting room tonight. Let's check see where Mr. Krause finished. Lee finished 4th. He's up 23 positions. He's our big gain tonight. Let's get him in here. Lee Krause, this is Mick up in the booth, buddy. How you doing?
I'm doing good, Mick. How you doing, man?
Dude, I'm doing pretty good. I do believe you were our biggest mover tonight. You were up 23 positions, finished 4th. It wasn't a clean race. Looked like you had some damage, but you managed to stick it out till the end.
I just tried to keep the nose on the truck clean. You know what? I was having a lot of fun just trying to stay in the middle of the pack there, trying to stay with the leaders. And I came home 4th, but you know what? That was a really good race for us. Unfortunately, yeah, wrecked the truck a few times, but it turned out well.
Well, I see you're running with the all the dirt on the back tailgate. I think that's what did it for you, honestly.
Hey, you know what, man? I love your logo there, so I put her on the back and wanted to show, you know, for the good screen or for the good broadcast. So yeah, I think that worked out really well for me.
Well, thank you very much. We appreciate it, and congratulations on your 4th place finish. It's a good start to the season for you. I know you haven't had the best of luck lately, but congratulations. Is there anybody you'd like to give a shout out to tonight?
Definitely got to give a shout out to my wife for letting me enjoy these races on Mondays and Tuesdays, but that's apparently all I'm allowed to do. But yeah, other than that, you know, got to thank the Lapinus boys for showing me the right way around here sometimes. And you know what? I'm going to give a shout out to Tyler Aspinall and Brad Steffen. Those two guys, when I was teamed with them last year or last season, I really actually learned a lot about how to run Daytona. So good shout out to those boys.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Lee. You have a wonderful night.
You too, Mick.
All right, we got our 3rd place finish. Brian, I'm going to let you say your last name so I know how to say it correctly. Congratulations on your 3rd place finish.
Thank you, and my name is Brian Lorenzo.
All right, that was pretty close. I didn't want to butcher it too badly.
Don't worry, I've heard Lorenzo. I don't really mind how you say it.
Well, you brought your number 77 truck home in 3rd tonight. Kind of a crazy end of the race. What was your take on tonight's race?
I don't know. To be honest, our car was junk, but we somehow finished 3rd. We kind of, after we got junked, we kind of just let the field junk themselves, and yeah, it was a interesting finish. We had a 1v1 for the win.
Pretty much, yeah. It was pretty crazy coming to the line.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any teammates or anybody you'd like to give a shout out to tonight?
Definitely Will and Zach. They were my teammates tonight for Adra Esports. They really helped me out tonight. I'm glad that I'm here for the season, and I'm looking forward for the rest of the season.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. We look forward to seeing you in the podium more often.
Awesome.
You have a wonderful night.
You too.
All right, we got our 2nd place finisher, number 61, Mr. Frank Hughes.
Yes, sir.
Frank, you were the one that was trying to champion that high line most of the night. You were battling up 4th. You were in the top 10. I'm pretty willing to bet all race long.
No, not all race wrong. Sorry, not all race long. I fell to the back a little bit because of these trucks, you can't really get square to shove. When you start shoving, you start pushing them to the right, and I just was trying to avoid the big one, and then when no one caused the big one, I was like, well, time to get back up there.
I see quite a few of your Hughes teammates, your Misfit Garage teammates up there tonight. The 83 truck ran pretty strong for a while, but then he got collected. Justin ran pretty strong, and then he got collected.
Yeah, I mean, I feel bad for him, but you know what? It's about the time the table turned and I finished one and they didn't.
You and the 48 were battling coming out of turn 4, but it looked like you tried to dip down behind him to maybe get some draft just a little bit too soon. Caught his rear quarter just a little bit.
I actually was trying to side draft him and I caught his right rear quarter and I didn't want to hook him, so I stabbed the brake so I didn't turn him into the outside wall and I just finished second. I figure that's better than wrecking.
That's very admirable, and I know Will would appreciate it, and I know I do when I'm racing guys. I'd rather both of us finish than none of us finish.
Yep, my whole goal tonight was just to finish the race because I've been having terrible luck in this league and it's about time I turn it around.
It seems like it goes in spurts like that for me as well. There's been some races or some whole seasons where I couldn't finish better than 30th.
Yeah.
All right, bud. Well, congratulations on your second place finish. Is there anybody shout outs you'd like to give tonight?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Hughes's Garage in West Pittston, Pennsylvania, Hughes's Garage in Hickory, North Carolina. I'd also like to thank my teammates, Justin, Dominic, Wayne, and I know he's not listed as a teammate in here, but Jeff also for working together and staying up front when we could.
Is that Jeff in the 6 truck?
Yeah, Jeff Israel.
All right, congratulations on your guys' race. You guys a lot of you were up front most of the race, so that's got to be a good start to the race, even though you might not have gotten the finishes you wanted.
Yep, it just take the positive and just keep moving on. That's all we can do.
All right, Frank, well, congratulations, and we'll see you back next week.
All right, thank you, Mick. Thanks for everything you guys do also. Appreciate it.
No problem, thank you. All right, the number 48 truck, we got Mr. Will Cloud with us up in the booth. Congratulations, Will, on the first win of the season.
Thank you. I can't even speak. It was a great race. I mean, I did not expect to be sitting up in first right now, but the whole race I was able to thankfully not be involved in any wrecks, which was really key considering that there was only 5 guys in the lead lap, and I was just in the right place at the right time and was able to hang on.
Okay, so I'm not sure if my trading paint didn't load right, or are you actually driving a silver chrome truck?
Well, my Trading Paints Pro subscription expired and I forgot to renew it, and the truck that I was running was only a custom number. So I went on Trading Paints looking for a cursed paint that I could find, and I found this chrome one, and I'm like, you know what? That'll do for this week.
First thing I thought of when I saw it, and you probably don't remember it, but Battlestar Galactica, that thing looks like a Cylon.
I honestly have no idea what that is.
No, that's okay. I'm a nerd. It's okay. It's all right. We can admit it. But either way, you were up front a good portion of the night. You were being a great teammate, pushing everybody. Looks like somebody pushed you quite a bit. Your back end of your truck's caved in pretty good.
Listen, as long as I'm getting pushed from behind, I'll take it.
Exactly. Well, tonight, you're kind of picking up where you left off on last season. You had quite a few wins last season, battling for the championship. Tonight, you're winning the first race of the season. We hope to see you up front every week. Is there anybody you'd like to give a shout-out to tonight?
I'd like to give a shout-out to my teammates at Asia. Brian, who I know you talked to, got P3, and then, unfortunately, Zach got 25th with his internet killing itself. And then I'd like to give a shout-out to 4 Click Media and Pierce Graphics.
Awesome, Will. Thank you again, and thanks for putting on a good show on that last lap.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too. All right, and that brings this broadcast to a close for All the Dirt and EFRL. Next week, we are headed to Chicagoland Speedway for 90 laps. So that'll be an interesting change up from what we ran this week. Definitely had a lot more pit strategy into it. So from myself at All the Dirt and Dean Qualley with EFRL and Brady Floyd Race Control, everybody have a wonderful night, and we hope to see you back next week for some more door-to-door racing action with the Broadway Diesel Service and Repair Truck Series. Thank you very much.